Hey, I'm here. Your girl is here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Naked Colors. And I am going to talk about discrimination, job discrimination, various things. And I hope that you are in this for the long haul with me. I do apologize for being a few seconds off. You know, so I'm very happy with for the love and support that you have shown me. So, you know, I have a lot going on right now, and people are typing me and asking me questions. Um, and I'm glad that you all are here with me today. So, and I'm waiting for more people to come on. So, I'm going to play some music for y'all. Is it okay if I play some music? Is it okay if I play some music for y'all? Okay, here we go. Okay, I am back. I am so sorry, y'all. Y'all might hear me chomping because I am eating. A girl is hungry. I'm hungry, not hungry, but hungry. Yes, I said it. So, I likes to eat. So, and I love food. Food makes me happy and it makes me howl. Anybody knows that food makes you whole. Mm. Mm. So, whew, I pray that everyone is doing well today. I really, I'm very grateful um, for everybody. So, uh, so, mm-mm-mm. So, but well, I am so enjoying life right now. I am so enjoying life right now, and I cannot and dare not complain. So I do apologize if I'm taking a long time to start talking and waiting for some people to come in. This is a very grassrootsy type podcast, if you will. So, hey, we go with the flow here, okay? So, and I'm going to be talking about some things with this that happened on yesterday with the Supreme Court hearing. And I have a lot of things that I'm going to share. And I pray that you all love it and listen and stay with me. And I'm going to bless you. And yes, I am eating because I love to eat. Because food is my best friend, honey. So, yeah. But I am sitting here now, living, laughing, and just living my life like it's golden because it is golden. So, if your life is golden, um, let's talk. I want to hear what you have to say. You know, and if no one comes in, I'll still be okay. So, and I'm going to start off by saying follow this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Catalina, everywhere that you can find podcasts now. Leave us a review. You can rate us. We're also on YouTube as well. And this episode is going to be on YouTube as well. Um, it will be up on Friday. And right now, some of the viewers that are listening, you're not going to be able to hear them, but I'll be able to see their responses, which I absolutely love about some of the platforms that I'm using. So um, it is a great help for me personally. Um, and I know that I'm a day late. I've had so much going on. Uh, um, because life has happened for me personally. Um, Many of you all know that I'm going through a little situation right now. And I am grateful for those that have done a great thing with the boosting, and I'm still doing that right now. And so I'm just praying that you all just stay with me. Um, you know, again, I thank you all for your love and support. It means so much, and I'm not going to cry today. So, um, I want to talk about an experience I had um, earlier this week. Um, Many of you know that I'm transitioning to be a glorious Black woman. Um, I had an experience on social media. I was on Facebook, and I received a message from someone, and the person had added me on. They had another page at one time, but I guess they got deleted, or either I deleted them or blocked them, because y'all know how I roll. At times, I don't deal with a whole bunch of people. Um, and that's on purpose. The reason being, me transitioning and me going through this change is very, um, I'm not going to say volatile at the time, but it's a lot going on, so to speak. And, sometimes you have to protect your sanity with people, especially in this life. And someone hit me up, and it really bothered my spirit. Um, you know, um, you know, um, it really bothered me. And it shouldn't have, but hey, it did. So this person just automatically says, "Hey, beautiful, how are you?" Which I took the compliment. I took it in stride. Didn't let it bother me. However, what they did was they say, "I want to get to know you." Da 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 da, and they start immediately giving me their phone number, and I'm like, okay, and I didn't like that at all. And I told them, I said, "Look, before we get started in this, um, I am um, I am right now. I am not take. I'm off the market. I'm taken, and right now I am. Um, you know, I'm taken. I'm off the market, and I don't want to be rude or anything, but I'm not interested. And I don't have a Snapchat. I don't want your phone number. I only talk to people on here. I limit. I limit who I talk to. And this person, I stopped responding to them. They hit me up again a couple of days ago, asking me a lot of personal questions, and I didn't feel comfortable answering the questions. And I just stopped responding because I already threw the hint that I'm not interested. And it may seem harmless, but it got on my nerves. It really got on my nerves simply because of the fact that, hey, Night 0101, how are you? And while you're at it, please share this, share this, share this. Hold up. Let me cheer, let me cheer, let me cheer. I got my people in. I got my people in. Thank you to my listeners. And I try not to let it bother me too much, but it did. And they were getting very personal as if they were trying to date me. And I just stopped responding. Still have yet to respond to their messages. Um, but I stopped responding to their messages because I'm like, look, I feel uncomfortable in this conversation as it is. And, I'm the type of person, I'm going to say things to where you'll get a clear understanding of where I'm coming from, so you won't think I'm being a shrew. So needless to say, I don't care how they feel right now because my safety and my mental well-being is what I'm focusing on. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not that I'm being a bitch, but sometimes, at all times, you have to set boundaries with people, because if you're not careful, they will play in your face and they will think that they can treat you any kind of way, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for it. I don't do that kind of behavior. You know the drill. You have to let people know, look, I'm not interested. And I never understood why. And I'm coming from the transgender perspective. And it's not me being mean or rude. And please comment on, what you think about the situation. I'm here for the feedback. I feel that the person should have respected that I was not interested. And, I wasn't trying to hurt their feelings or anything. It was just they were doing too much, and I'm trying to figure out. I was actually trying to watch TV when they hit me up. I'm trying to, do my thug thizzle, and I shouldn't even say thug thizzle, but living my life and not being bothered. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were really doing the most. They were doing the uttermost, and it was annoying. And with that, I just had to say, look, this is not going to work. Let me be. Let me be. and and I did that by not acknowledging their messages. So, so one thing that I have started doing is I've started setting boundaries with people, and letting them know, look, you're cool and all, but I don't want to get to know you. You're bothering me. You're annoying me. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, And so many people are like, well, girl, you shouldn't have been so mean. No, it's not me being mean. I am protecting myself. And I don't understand why some cishet men, especially, get it in their head that they are entitled to people's bodies, you know, and I've never understood that for the life of me. And for me personally, it's annoying, yes, because I'm like, just respect, where I'm coming from. And then you have some that will hit you up and they don't even say, hey, they'll add you, don't say shit, speaker spaghetti. And here you're getting a unsolicited picture of their nether regions and you're trying to figure out why. What did I say or do to warrant such behavior? And I'm like, girl, you are doing the most right now. You are really doing the most, And I'm like, I was annoyed, and I think I had a right to be annoyed at this point. Um, you know, because if I'm on social media, I'm there to be social. I'm not there to be somebody's object of their, affection, you know. Um, and one thing that annoys me, um, is that some people are like, well, get over it. You'll be fine. No, like, honey, I just want you to respect my boundaries. And if you say no, what they end up doing is, you're beautiful. They'll say, hey, beautiful, how are you? And I'm like, I'm great. How are you? And this, that, and the other. And what they end up doing when you don't cater to their specific wants and or needs, what happens is you're getting called all kind of transphobic slurs. You're getting called all kinds of things. And it's just very ugly indeed, it's very ugly. And I'm like, wait, what did I do to warrant this? Because it's like, I'm being bothered. I'm being disrespected. I'm being bothered. It's a lot of mess going on in the camp. And I don't like that. And also, you have people that, are the type of person, the type of people rather, that they feel that you are owed, that you owe them certain things. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like I owe you anything, honey. That's just me. I don't feel like I owe you anything simply because of the fact that, look, you were disrespecting me. I don't know you like that. And I'm not going to let you continue to disrespect me in that manner. And honey, it's all about respect. Respect is the rule, and the rule is respect. So, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to respect trans women. Also, not kill us at the same token. You know what I'm saying? So, I am just of one mindset right now that certain things I don't need in my life and certain people I'm okay without entertaining. And that's just how it is. As much as it hurts to say that to someone, you know you have to put that notion that I'm going to be respected. You don't have to accept me, but you will respect me. You get what I'm saying? And that's just my mindset right now. That's who I am. And a lot of people are like, well, you're taking it too far. No, I don't think I'm taking it too far. Um, I think that I'm putting it in the right place, you know, and I feel that it is necessary. And I am just over social media some days. That's why I rarely use Facebook. That's one reason why I stopped doing YouTube, because people ask dumb questions about trans life. And I'm like, honey, if you want to know a question, Google it. Don't sit here and ask me questions, Google it. We have Bing, Google, all that type stuff. Use it. And no one will get their feelings hurt. you know and that's just me. Now if we're on that level, you know I'll entertain you if we're in that context, but if we're not in that context, honey, I'm not going to entertain you. It doesn't work like that. you know and a lot of people call that being a bitch or whatever. No, I'm not gonna let you disrespect me like that, honey. Okay, because I'm a real Ziva. I'm a real goddess. Okay, I am the priestess, never your mistress. So either you respect me, you come correct, or you're not getting my attention at all. And that's just how I am right now. You know. And I think some people get it twisted when you set those boundaries. And honey, there is nothing wrong with setting boundaries. There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. So that's just where it is. Um, so that's just where it is right now. So, yesterday, social media was a storm with some things that happened concerning LGBT icon Ellen DeGeneres, which, no offense, she's never been really one of my icons. I looked up to her as a comedian, but me being a Black trans woman, I've seen some things that she's done that was quite questionable. But, it is what it is. And thank you all for chiming in. Thank you all. So this is what happened. The Packers and the Cowboys were playing this Sunday, and a picture of Ellen DeGeneres surfaced. And she's a self-proclaimed gay Hollywood liberal. She was sitting next to former President George W. Bush. And I know a lot of people are asking, what does that have to do with anything? Personally, I don't think it has. I'm going to state my opinions after the fact. How about that? Can I do that? Can I do that, y'all? Okay. Just walk with me here. Walk with me, and I'm going to bless you. Hallelujah. Iraboshando. So, what ends up happening, a lot of people were upset because she was sitting beside George W. Bush, and I get why a lot of people are mad. The whole quote-unquote war on terrorism, which was a mess in and of itself, the economy going down, a lot of remarks that was made, and Twitter users and social media people criticized her for sharing the Republicans' company, calling him a war criminal, and she defended it. She was like, here's the thing, I'm friends with George Bush. And she said this at her studio audience Monday at a taping for Tuesday's show, which was yesterday's show. In fact, I'm friends with a lot of people who don't share the same beliefs that I have. We're all different, and I think we've forgotten that that's okay, that we're all different. She also provided some context, and she talked about how the seating arrangement came to be, stating that she and the wife Portia de Rossi arrived at the stadium in Arlington, Texas as guest of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, which we already know. Jerry Jones made some comments about players, if I'm not mistaken, um, saying certain things about Black NFL players kneeling concerning the assault of Black lives concerning police officers and different things like that. And she stated that she went on to share a video that she took of Bush reclining in his chair between her and Laura Bush in the Cowboys' private suite, which I have no problem with her enjoying the football game. That's her, you know. The Packers fan then joked about interacting with people who have very different views and beliefs, such as Cowboy fans, before acknowledging the red elephant in the room. And she's like, just because I don't agree with someone on everything doesn't mean that I'm not going to be friends with them. When I say be kind to one another, I don't mean only to people that think the same way that you do. I mean, be kind to everyone, it doesn't matter. While some doubled down on scolding her for standing by Bush, came to her offense. Dax Shepard just replied, preach. And, she also came under fire for defending Kevin Hart after old homophobic tweets resurfaced that messed up his opportunity to host the 2019 Oscars. And, my whole thing is, I'm kind of torn because I'm like, she bought the suite, the tickets fair and square. I mean, she was invited. She may not have known that Bush was there, and I'm not apologizing for her. But at the same token, stating that you're friends with him, that says a lot. That says a lot. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Hello? Hey, what's up? That's fine. Okay. I can. Yes. And that's not a problem for me. fine. That'll do work. That'll be fine. I'm sorry. All right, that's fine. And I am back. I am sorry to have to take that quick break. But if you can hear me, I am back. And again, thank you all for chiming in. But back to this Ellen DeGeneres thing. It says a lot. It really says a lot about her. Now, I think she could have said some different things, but me personally, she's a celebrity, and I'm just going to let her have that. I'm just going to let her have that one. And just, just let her do what she wants to do. And hi, Wizzy Kiddo. Thank you for chiming into this podcast. Thank you to all the new people that are on. If you want to support this podcast, you can cash out me. And I'm putting this in the chat, but it's Cashapp $YannickTMusic. You can also go to my Ko-Fi page at ko-fi.com/Yannick Taylor. Or you can either send me love tokens through PayPal at paypal.me/Yannick Taylor. Any or all is, if you want to pay me in Bitcoins, you can do that as well. But I want to talk about this job discrimination hearing that happened on the 8th of this month. And I really want your opinions on this. And a lot of people have differing opinions on it. That is okay. That is okay, I do. That is okay, that we have different opinions, but let's all come to an agreement and educate ourselves that no one should be discriminated against simply because of their sexual orientation or their gender identity. And this is concerning the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in terms of discrimination, in terms of sex and gender identity and different things. And honestly, I think the law should be updated and that queer and trans people should indeed be included in that and not excluded. If they were able to amend other laws, they should be able to do it to this one. But given the current administration, is also going to take, how am I going to say this? It's also going to take education and redefining some things. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's going to take some redefining things. And a lot of people may not want to hear that, but that's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. And trans people are, and queer people, but especially trans people, specifically Black trans women, are some of the most marginalized groups of people in society, because we are being murdered, we are being killed at an alarming rate. And it is crazy that we have people that are seeking to end this, seeking to do away with us because we are who we are, or people feel that we shouldn't be employed because we don't fit certain gender norms. Baby, it is okay if you do not fit a gender norm. Things are changing. Society is changing. And I hate that, it's 2019 and we're stuck with who we have in the White House. I'm sorry. I love everybody. And, I'm not saying I hate Donald Trump. I hate what he stands for. And, it is just crazy because it's just crazy that, because people are so filled with hate and religious bigotry that they don't want to accept that people are different. And, it's angering that, people are calling us names, disrespecting us, because people don't understand that it takes time to transition. Everyone cannot be the Caitlyn Jenners of the world. Everyone can't be like the people that we see on the TV show Pose. So it's going to take it's going to take them redefining some things, and not just in the spirit, but in the reality and the definition. So it's a lot to go on with that. And I want you all to chime in. If you're listening to this, y'all can email me at thetransbpodcast@gmail.com. Or you can comment on Twitter, Instagram, and other things, but I really have a problem with people who think it's okay to discriminate against someone, number one, based on the color of their skin, also based on religious acknowledgments, religious identities, ethnicities, or whom they choose to love. It's crazy. And they use religion behind it. The last time I checked, Jesus didn't discriminate. He loved everybody. And it bothers me that people, look at us, especially the trans community, as if we're nothing when we are God's children. We are God's children, and it's just annoying. It's very annoying that we have people that think and act like that. It's really hurtful indeed. It really is. And, it bothers my spirit so much that we have those types of things that happen, so I'm at a point now to where when it comes down to my identity, I am secure in it. I am secure in it, very secure in it. Whether people like it or not, it's not for people to like, but you're going to respect me either way. So, and that's just it. So, but I do want to give a shout out to Mr. Tyler Perry, y'all. Tyler Perry opened up his new studio in Atlanta. Oh my gosh, saw the pictures in the media, and I'm proud of him. And he named every stage after Black actors and actresses, and these are legends and icons. More recently, the dearly departed Diane Carroll. And you also know on last week, we also lost Jesse Norman as well, a great opera singer, left her to life. Um, and that really hurt me to my heart to learn that she had gone home. But I do believe that, when we leave this earthly realm, we're no longer suffering, you know, and I do feel that we should embrace each other. And also, I'm just happy about life right now. And I thank you all so much for your love and support of this podcast. This is very grassroots. I'm going to be back later on tonight. Um, I I really am so grateful for you all. Right now, the Black Trends and Beautiful store is under construction. I have a new store coming very soon. So follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com, Transb Podcast. You know, uh, you will be greatly blessed. And again, thank you so much for your love and support. Don't forget, support us via Pod Points. I love you so much. Smooches to you.